Wherever you wanna go, Job Squad will find a place for you.
We're back.
Welcome back, everyone, after 4
Welcome.
episodes. 4, right? 4 episodes.
Yes, this is the fifth.
This is the 5th. We thought it was time to talk about something very personal to us. And that is like why people from the Nordics actually decide to leave home and build a career abroad. Because we've done it ourselves. And we recruit people who do the same. So let's start with this. And guys, what do you think is the number one reason that Nordics candidates say yes to relocation?
I think the weather has a big part of it.
Definitely the weather.
Right now in Denmark, it's freezing. My mom, she FaceTimed me the other day, and there was like 10 centimeters of snow. And I was like, nope, this is why I'm not in Denmark right now. I think that has a big part of it.
True.
And also, I think in a lot of the cases, it's just the answer to, it's like an antidepressant. Like the wintertime in the Nordics, it can be very dark, very not lively at all. And then the quality of life in Southern European countries, it's just on another level. It cannot be compared, I think.
Yeah,
As
soon
Mathias
the
you said, your
sun,
mom's called you, and then the environment and the nature that she's in compared to the one you are in at the moment, it's just, it brings up the mood.
the happiness is just, for me, bigger, and I'm not that depressed when I have sun on my skin, rather than having snow and running to the bus stop and freezing. I think the heat and the sun is just a big part of it.
Mm.
Yeah, might as well just run after the bus under the sun and not not in the snow. I prefer that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Personally, I think
Definitely the weather.
it's the weather, but I also like I'm that kind of girl who loves the snow, and I like it. I'm okay with that. I think it's super cozy. But when I'm abroad and living in those warmer countries, my energy level goes up like automatically. I don't need to do anything. I can just stay at home, but my energy it just goes up, and I feel just better. And I don't know. I have so much more energy after work. But when I'm in Sweden, after work, it's more like, okay, you maybe go 2 or 4 times in a week to the gym. You have your routines. You go out maybe for a walk, but then there is nothing open after some, like in the evenings. You don't know where to go. There is some restaurants open, but then where is the people? Where is the social life? Like you really don't know where to go. But here, for example, in Istanbul, where I'm living right now, I know where I can go and meet up with people. It's like 20 million people living in this city. You don't need to have so many friends. You can just go out and take a coffee, even at 8, later on during the day. And then boom, you just start talking with people. So I think it's of course
And it's good.
yeah, and it's good. It's good. It's the part of the whole thing, moving abroad and meeting with people and having a good time. That is also like
And it's
what
good that you mentioned, because that's what they're talking about in Finland at the moment, that people are really not going out anymore. They don't go to the clubs, they don't go to the bars or pubs or whatnot. People are just more inside, making like self-development, focusing on their health more. And that, like, when you talk about socializing, is it good for your health just to stay inside, not to do anything, not to see anyone, and not having like genuine fun talks with your friends, and because people are not doing that anymore. But I think in the Southern European countries, in Spain here, like there are events 24/7. Every single day there's something going on.
Yeah, very socialized in Spain.
Yeah.
But that is sad, Niki. I mean, of course, you have to think about your health and all of that things you just mentioned. But still, what I think is that people need people. We always need someone, and it's not just about
True.
looking into your apartment and only going to the gym and having your healthy routines. That is not the like. I mean, of course, that is so nice, and you can still do that. But when you are abroad and do these kind of things outside, it will also give you people in the way. It's not just I go to the gym and then I go back home. You can
And the
still.
way I see it, that everything has a balance. Like, of course, enjoy your rent, but enjoy life as well. Go outside, make friends, have a coffee, even alone. Just go and live a little. I think even in Finland. So the people in
We
Finland go outside.
we talked about this before the podcast actually, Sarah and me. The thing about maybe people being a bit scared of moving abroad alone. I moved alone, and Ceren said, Matthias, you're so socialized. I could see you go to a new city, go to a new country, and just sit at a bar, have a beer, and just look at people and find someone to talk to. I think that's like there's a line of actually just doing it and thinking about doing it. I would really say to people, try it. Just go out alone, sit in a restaurant, sit in a bar, and talk with people. You will actually be surprised how many people are open to meet new people and from new countries. So I think finding yourself in some way. I mean, most of the candidates I have is people who just finished gymnasium. They don't really want to study yet. They don't know really who they are even. So what could you do? And I mean, moving abroad teaches you a lot about yourself. Who am I? What do I want to do? Do I like this? Do I want to keep going, or do I just want to have a year or half a year abroad and find myself? And I think that's an amazing way of doing it with sunshine, cheap beers, cheap tapas, and meeting people from all around the world.
Mm.
And I love the fact that it's a little bit more normal nowadays that people just move abroad, even alone, to find themselves, to go to Bali, to have a little yoga retreat, to move to Greece, enjoy the sun, get a year long lasting tan, whatever it might be. And people are going for it. And I think that should be the whole point of it. You find yourself, maybe you get more clarity on your future career, on your basically what inspires you, what motivates you. If you want to move back to your home country to study, for example, or if you want to stay in that path, enjoying the sun, it gives you a whole other perspective on life as well.
I think people has also stopped talking about this, what holds you, like what is holding you back so you don't leave your home country. Like, okay, are you afraid of leaving your family? But it feels like now
Yeah.
it's easier for family members to come and visit you. And all these social media things, we guys are so updated to each other, and you can just call each other. You call each other every day, so people are a little bit more chill, I think. um because we have this WhatsApp and Snap and Instagram, and we all are uploading a lot of our lives every day in social media, so we kind of feel still connected to each other, even if we move abroad and we are afraid of leaving our family. I mean, i I know it can be a little bit hard, and you're also leaving a little bit of your, I don't know, stability, safety. People are thinking about so much things, cultural differences, and long-term career worries and stuff like that. But this generation is much more chill, I think. We don't think about it so much. We just go with the
Yeah.
flow, and that is the best part, I think. Just
And
go.
I think people should just fuck around and find out, basically. The
Yeah.
less you
Y-
think, like, you shouldn't be thinking about too deeply about it, like long term. What about after a year? Where will I be in 5 years? Just go for it.
There's this reel at the moment where there's like, this sound that says, fuck it, book it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck it, book it, just do it. And, we're not saying like, don't think about it. Don't think about where you should stay and stuff. Like, we will help with that also. But taking the risk of doing something changed my life. And I mean, that's why I'm
For
here.
the
So
better.
for me, it was, yeah, for the better. I'm not saying it would be like that for everyone, but imagine that you just find like, okay, I'm not supposed to live in Sweden or Finland or Denmark. I need to live in Spain, or I just need to get a bit away, have some sunshine, meet new people, find myself, and go back to studying or whatever. Don't do it for the salary. Don't do it to make a saving. Do it to enjoy your life while you're young, before you study, before you get wife and kids and stuff, and see the world. So fuck it, book it.
Fuck it, book it.
Fuck it, book it. And you will not be alone anyways. Like there are so many like-minded people who took the step as well. Like so many your own language speakers, let's say Finnish people. You're from Finland and you decided to accept a job in Spain or in Portugal, let's say. And then you wonder, will you meet anyone who speaks your language? There will be hundreds and hundreds of them. You will not be alone. The communities in these countries are insane, especially in Greece, Spain as well.
And most of these people have the same interest as you. They want to meet new
True.
people. So it's not like first day in school where everyone is nervous. They don't really want to be there, but that's life. This is something that everyone really wants to. They travel from another country to try it. So everyone is open minded. Everyone want to meet new people. I think that's a big part of knowing like you're not alone. Everyone is feeling the same.
Exactly.
And it's there we are coming into the build. Like as a recruiters, you can always trust us. For example, in Greece, we have these meetups, right, guys? There people can just join. I think it's every month, or you are just
Yeah, we gather people. They're doing some funny activities,
we have
beer
this
runs,
WhatsApp
whatever
group,
it might be. It's super cool.
and we have this WhatsApp group. They will be there, and then they can just see what is coming up next. So you will never be alone in this. You will always have friends or people like you in the same mindset, and you just have to trust yourself. And I think there is also more and more people saying yes to moving abroad, because all this trust in the recruiters, like then we are coming in, it's we in this. So you can trust lots of good people. And here, Job Squad, for example, we are here throughout the whole recruitment process, not just in the beginning, not just giving you the job and you sign it and then we don't disappear. We will always be there, give you the best advices and personal opinions, because we've done it before. So you always has us in the background. So that is also very important that we mention to people. And I think right now there is so good relocation options. Mostly the companies abroad, they are giving you a lots of good relocation packages. So you have this easy start in the beginning. That is also super nice. And I think the lifestyle marketing and trusting the recruiter, relocation package, career opportunities, you can always go step up. You can always develop yourself even when you're abroad. If you start as a customer support agent, you don't have to work like that for 1 year. You can maybe, show what you got for, show that you want to develop, and then you can maybe be a team leader or senior, or you can, there is also opportunities abroad.
That's the thing.
For
You
long,
never know
yeah.
where you end up, basically. You start
You don't know.
in such position, then you either get a promotion or either you might move to another country for the same company. Let's say it can take you anywhere.
But there is also lots of commission-based roles. You don't always have to choose a job abroad with just, salary, monthly salary. I think there is lots of, we also have it commission-based. So it's a little
There
bit
is so many
freelancer, but
options.
yeah, there is so
Yeah.
many options. So, Niki, what did you say? Fuck it, book.
No, it was like you never know where it takes you, basically. If you
Yes.
take the step and you start in such position, and then like for example, I moved to, where did I move first? Oh my God. It was Greece. I started there, and then I never imagined my path and my journey to be like this and to lead me to the point where I'm today. I just thought, okay, I will live in Greece maybe for some years, whatever, and you know, it was a surprise how I ended up here where I'm today.
Yeah. I think what today's conversation really shows us is that moving abroad is never just a career decision. It's like a life decision. You're changing your way of living. And I think the real question is not just, why move? It's more like, why not? So, yeah.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
think the word of today is fuck it, book it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, book it. Definitely.
And-
Amen.
And if you've
And
been
we will help.
following us since episode 1, thank you for listening and thank you for the support. We are just getting started and we will talk to you next time.
Thank you
Ciao,
for tuning
ciao.
in. On to the next one.